Alright guys, welcome back to Fog Wrestling, and today we're starting a brand new WWE Smackdown versus Raw GM mode. Yes, GM mode, one of the best modes of all time in my opinion, not just in wrestling games but in games in general. For some reason they've decided to screw us for the past, 13 years now, and not give us GM mode. But I'm not an arsehole, I'm not the WWE, so I'm going to give you guys GM mode. Now, I'm actually doing a GM mode on my own channel, Son of Scotland 90, and I'm playing as Raw. Truth be told, I always play as Raw. I never play as SmackDown, so I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to go out my comfort zone, and I am going to go the blue brand. Yes, we're going to play as SmackDown. Never really liked SmackDown, always been a Raw guy, but you know what? We're going to go Team Blue here, and we're going to see just what we can do with the SmackDown roster. So let's start this bad boy. Let's go new. Let's edit available roster. I think we want everybody on, including Mick Foley. We'll put Mick Foley on because I believe around this time he was back in WWE. Hulk Hogan had a match against Orton, but unfortunately he's not unlocked, so Hulk Hogan will not be part of this GM, at least starting out. Maybe down the road he'll become available as a free agent, but everyone's going to be on here. Eddie Guerrero, I was tempted to put him in, but I think he was dead by this stage, so he's not going to be in it, guys, unfortunately. Unless you want him in it, let me know, but for now we're just going to go with the actual rosters, and we're going to go here and draft the shows, draft the rosters. It's Raw versus SmackDown. It's SmackDown versus Raw. Who's going to get the better show? Let's go. First draft selection will be chosen at random. Hopefully we get it. Draft picks will alternate between the two brands. Raw has the Women's Championship. SmackDown has the Cruiserweight Championship. That right there, guys, is one reason I've always preferred Raw. I would rather see some TNA than watch a couple of vanilla fucking midgets jump about, you know, doing some Cruiserweight action. I mean, Rey Mysterio's cool and all that, but I mean, outside of Rey Mysterio, I've never really been invested in the Cruiserweights. Anyway, Cruiserweights are in blue, Divas are in red. Like, let's be real, who would you rather have? Trish Stratus and Lita, or Gregory Helms and I love the Hurricane, but I mean, Gregory Helms and Super Crazy, come on. I mean, you'd rather have the two women, wouldn't you? You're not required to draft all 20 superstars. Recommended roster size 12 to 20. I can straight up tell you guys that 12 to 20 is nonsense. 12 is simply not enough. You have 6 matches, and that means if you have 6 single matches, you'd have to use at least 12. Then if you've got tag team matches, triple threat matches, you're at double booking people, so 12 is definitely not enough. I think you need at least 20, so we're going to be drafting all 20 available options, but here we go. We've been given the first pick. We've got 10 million in cash. So do Raw. Let's see who spends their money the most wisely. Now we'll start with popularity. Alright, so here we go. First pick. Who are we going to take? I think it has to be Kurt Angle. The Olympic machine. The red, white and blue machine. The gold medalist. The guy that will make your ankle hurt. We're going to go with Kurt. And we're going to sign him up on a 6-month deal. We need to be reasonable with our cash. I mean, we've only got 10 million here. We're not exactly got the entire Vince McMahon bank balance, so we need to be a wee bit reasonable. And we're going to select 6 months. So let's take Kurt. Raw take John Cena. Very good pick. Can't blame Raw for that. Up next, we're going to take Batista, because I think Batista's going to be our main face on SmackDown. So we're going to take Batista for 6 months. Raw have taken Triple H. Right, up next, I want Rey Mysterio. He's a SmackDown guy. I believe he should be on SmackDown, and that's why we're going to take Rey Mysterio at number 3, and Raw take Shawn Michaels. So straight away, I mean, that Raw 3 is very good. Like, let's be real, Cena and DX, it's pretty phenomenal. Up next, I want Undertaker. I don't think he can't have SmackDown without the Undertaker, surely. So we're going to take the Dead Man, and they take Mick Foley. Fair enough. So up next, we've got a choice between Edge, Orton, potentially take Rob Van Dam. We could take RVD, who I don't think we need to look too far down the roster yet, but let's go. We'll go with Randy or Edge. Randy or Edge. Randy or Edge. Let me look here. Regardless of who we take, I mean, I think we've got a pretty face-heavy roster so far, so we need to take a heel. So it's going to be Edge or Orton, and I think we are going to go with We'll go with Randy Orton. Screw it. We'll go with the Legend Killer. And Raw takes Super Crazy. What the hell? That is absolutely crazy. Why would they take him? Are they trying to steal away the cruiserweights to screw us over or something? I mean, what a weird pick from Raw. Super Crazy. You must be super crazy to take Super Crazy. That's madness. It leaves us Edge. And we could take Edge. We probably should take Edge. Do we want Bobby Lashley though? Or do we want RVD? This is tricky. Who have we got? We've got Edge, Orton. We're going to take... Do I take another... Oh, do I take like a Chavo or a Gregory Helms in case SmackDown... in case Raw steal all the cruiserweights? Because Super Crazy is one of the better cruiserweights in the game, so it's really disappointing that they've took him on us. We're going to go with... I want Booker T. We'll take Booker... Will we take Booker T? We'll take Booker T, screw it, and they're taking Mickey James, right, so up next, I can't believe Edge hasn't been taken yet. I do want Edge. Are we going to take him? We're going to take Edge, guys, we're going to do it. They take Rob Van Dam, so 7 picks each. They've got a lot more money than we do, we need to start being reasonable with it now. We'll take Bobby Lashley in a 3-month deal. They take Chris Benoit, no! We wanted Chris Benoit. God damn it, the family killing machine has been stolen away from us. I wanted Chris Benoit. Oh man. I wanted Chris Benoit. Right, I'm definitely taking Tori. Tori, I think she's just got SmackDown written all over her. But I want Ken Kennedy and JBL as well though, don't get me wrong. We'll go with, up next we'll go with Kennedy. Raw take Trish Stratus, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Who are we going to take now? There's Ric Flair, Carlito, JBL, Umaga, Big Show, Finlay. We're going to go with Tori Wilson. I mean, Tori Wilson is the SmackDown babe. We need her on the roster, so we're going to go and select her. And Raw take Ric Flair. So 10 picks in. You can argue who's got the better roster. I mean, I would make a case for us. I really would make a case for us, but I could totally see why someone would think at the halfway stage Raw have the better roster. We've got Carlito, JBL. I kind of want John Bradshaw Layfield. Got to have him. And then Raw pick Carlito. That's a smart pick. I can totally understand that pick. Up next, we're going to take Melina. We need another woman to battle with Tori, I guess, so we'll take Melina. And they take Lita again. It's totally fine. I expect Raw to do that. I mean, at the moment they do have a good women's roster. They've got Mickey James, Trish Stratus, Lita. I wonder if they'll take anyone else. Let's look here. They've got Candice Michelle possibly, or Jillian Hall. I mean, I wouldn't blame them if they didn't take any of them. Although I would happily take Candice Michelle, but I don't think that's ever going to happen in my lifetime. Up next we've got Big Show, Finlay, Umaga, the Samoan Bulldozer Machine. He was pretty much known as a Raw guy, but you know what? I want Umaga, and I think I'm going to take Umaga. And here we go. I need Johnny Nitro as well, though. Actually, I wouldn't mind Kane. No, we're going to take Umaga. Samoan Bulldozer Machine. And Raw take Candice Michelle, so I thought they'd maybe do that. And then we're going to go with Johnny Nitro, because we need Johnny Nitro. 5-week deal. They've taken, oh my god, they've taken Chavo Guerrero. They definitely are playing dirty tactics here. They're trying to steal all the cruiserweights. Right, let's see here. Do we take a cruiserweight? We're going to go with Gregory Helms. We need to take Gregory Helms. And they take Shelton Benjamin. Right, 15 picks and then 5 remaining. You would feel like the majority of our picks then probably have to be cruiserweights. But we kind of need a tag team as well. We don't really have a tag team at the moment. There's Kane as well. We haven't taken Kane. Big Show's available. There's Finlay. He loves to fight. Let's see here. We'll take Psychosis. They take. Oh, Raw takes Finlay. Right. Okay. So we ain't gonna get Finlay. There's Snitsky, Fito, William Regal. Could take maybe William Regal and Paul Burchill as a tag team. Perhaps that could go down well. Maybe, I don't know. We'll take William Regal. And Raw go with the Boogeyman. Right. Okay. So we ain't getting the Boogeyman. Let's see, who else can we go with? Maybe we should take the Great Khali. I'm actually tempted to. But we've got Umaga and we've got the Samoan Bulldozer, so I'm going to pass on the Great Khali. We'll go with Kid Cash, 5-week deal. Raw's cashed out. They're happy with their roster. Hopefully you got the pun there. And here we go. 2 picks remaining, guys. What did we do? 1.7 million cash left. There is Big Show. There's Kane. There's Great Khali. It's mad to think these guys haven't been picked yet. Let's have a quick look at our roster then. Let's see who we've got. We've got Kurt Angle, Batista, Ray, Undertaker, Orton, Booker T, Edge, Bobby Lashley, Ken Kennedy, Tori Wilson, JBL, Melina, Umaga, Nitro, Helms, Psychosis, William Regal, Kid Cash. Will we take Paul Burchill to stick him in William Regal? It seems like a pretty good option in my opinion. We'll take Paul Burchill. And that leaves us one more pick, guys. So who are we going? Who are we taking? It's a tough decision, it really is. I'm thinking that there's Fito, but do we really want Fito? Probably not. There's Davari, there's Gillian Hall, Lance Cade, Fisher, Trevor Murdoch, Snitsky, Mark Henry, Joey Mercury, Hardcore Holly, Chris Masters, Matt Hart, Matt freaking Hardy, always a good pick. The Great Khali, Kane, Big Show. Mad to think that Big Show and Kane haven't been picked yet. Do we pick one of them? I'm trying to think here who would be good. In terms of tag teams, I did pick William Regal and Paul Burchill. I don't really see anyone else, so perhaps Batista and Raid, they were a tag team. We could team them up. They could definitely be a tag team. I'm looking at who else could be a tag team. I don't really see that many options here, but if I'm being perfectly honest, so maybe we'll need to look at someone who could be. If we take Kane, we've got Kane and The Undertaker. And for that reason, I think we've got to take Kane, guys, because that means we have Kane and The Undertaker. And we'll take Kane on a 3-month deal, and that will close out the draft between Raw and SmackDown. So now we need to create clean and dirty. Let's see here. Kane's currently set as dirty, but we kind of want him to team up with Taker, don't we? Or we're going to at least try it. So let's see here. We'll put Kane clean for now. And let's look at the rest. We've got Batista clean, Bobby Lashley clean, Booker T dirty, Edge dirty, Gregory Helms dirty, JBL dirty, Nitro dirty, Kane clean, Ken Kennedy dirty, Kid Cash dirty, Kurt Angle clean, Melina dirty, Paul Burchill dirty, Psychosis clean, Randy Orton dirty, Rey Mysterio clean, Tori Wilson clean, Umaga dirty, Undertaker clean, William Regal dirty. It looks like that we've got it seems to be more dirty I think than clean, but I think we'll go with that. I've checked everything out. I think we're going to stick with what we've got there. And now we need to pick our champions. So the World Heavyweight Champion, at some time in 2006, Kurt Angle was the champ, and I'm tempted to put the belt on him, but Batista was also the champ, and so was Rey Mysterio. So there's really a lot of options here for the champion to be, but I think we're going to go with the Olympic wrestling machine, Kurt Angle. Or do we go with Batista? Do we go with Batista or do we go with Kurt? Batista or Kurt? Batista or Kurt? Batista or Kurt? We'll go with Batista. Alright, we'll go with Batista. Or do we go with Batista? Maybe Batista and Ray should be the tag team champions actually. We might do that. We might go with Kurt Angle here. Yeah, I'm going to go and change it, guys. I'm changing it up. Big Kurt Angle, your Olympic gold medalist, is going to be your World Heavyweight Champion. Tag team champs we'll give to Batista and Ray. Why not? United States Champion we will give to... Who's the options? Let's realistically look at who could earn this belt. We want to give someone who's kind of lower down in popularity a push here. So we've got Bobby Lashley, Booker T, Ken Kennedy, JBL, Umaga, Johnny Nitro, Kane, Paul Burchill, Gregory Helms. It's probably going to go to maybe Bobby Lashley, or maybe not Bobby Lashley, maybe Ken Kennedy, JBL, maybe Booker T. We'll give it to Booker T, the Booker man, the 5-time WCW champion, 5-time WCW champion. And as for the Cruiserweight champion, here's the options. Obviously Rey Mysterio's kind of out because he's the tag champ, so between Gregory Helms, Psychosis and Kid Cash. Gregory Helms did have the longest reigning run as Cruiserweight champion. So in my opinion, it only feels fair to give him the belt. So there you go. That is what we're going to do. And here are our champions. Kurt Angle, World Heavyweight Champion. Tag Champs, Batista and Ray. United States Champion, Booker T. And the Cruiserweight Champion, Gregory Helms. Let's continue that. And that is how our champions are going to go. We've got a message for Vince McMahon. We're not going to read it, but basically it tells us that we've been given a great opportunity to be the GM of SmackDown, and at the end of the year, whoever is losing the battle will be fired. Now you might think, what do you mean by battle? Well, let's have a look, guys, because this is the battle. Let's go into reports. You've got the fan support here, and here you can see SmackDown's got 5 million viewers, Raw's got 5 million viewers. So here's how the draft or the GM mode works. Basically, you start off with the same amount of fans, and you go week in, week out throughout the year, trying to take fans from the other show by putting on better shows. So if we have a 3-star show and Raw is a 2-star show, we could maybe steal 50,000 fans from Raw. And that is the aim, to try and get to the end of the year, try and get to WrestleMania 22 with more fans than Raw, with more fans than your competitor, and become GM of the year and keep our job. Because if you don't become GM of the year, you'll become fired, in the iconic words of Vince McMahon. We've got a Taz report. We don't really need to look at this, but basically Taz is giving us information on how to run a decent show. He's giving us tips and stuff like that. Let's have a look at the Power 25 then and see how things stand. So at the moment on Raw, you've got Triple H and HBK leading the show. DX, one of them is the champion, and it appears it's Triple H. So Triple H is the champ on Raw. Kurt Angle's number 2 though in the rankings. No bad ranking there. Batista and Ray 3rd and 4th. Cena's 5th. Undertaker down in 10th. Pretty low for Taker in my opinion. Chris Benoit, the Intercontinental Champion. Got a bunch of guys. Lita, Trish sneaking onto it. Nitro, Melina 21st. The Women's Champion Mickie James 22nd. Finlay 23rd. The Boogeyman 24th. And Tori Wilson managing to make up the last spot there in the draft. So big ups, Tori Wilson. And let's have a look then. We know the current champions. We know the popularity, but obviously since we gave it some belts, the popularity has went up. So Kurt Angle now 89, Batista 86, Rey Mysterio 86. Massive popularity here for these guys. We've got the trades. We could propose trades. Let's look at the Raw roster. Is there anyone we really want there? I'll be honest, I totally wanted Chris Benoit. We didn't get him. But maybe we'll get him, guys, sometime in the future. But for right now, I don't think we need to worry about trades. The free agency. Here's all the guys that weren't picked. You've got Big Show sitting on the free agency at 64 popularity. The Great Khali. Here's 2 giants. I mean, surely these two just been in a feud alone is money. Big Show versus Khali. It seems like it should be booked, but somehow neither man got picked. Storyline writers, right, we will need to buy some of these. Good job we kept some money over for these storylines. So we'll do this one. Kidnap and Returning Legend, Battle of the Titans. We'll definitely buy that one. You've got David versus Goliath. Maybe we could get that one. Cheating Girlfriend. We'll go with that one as well. No Respect, Win the Divas Heart. Humiliation, Loser Leaves a Brand. What else have we got here? We don't need the Divas one. We want this one. Number 1 Contender and Hungry Challenger. We definitely need that. Undisputed Champion. Wealthy versus Poor. Team Canada. Here's some storylines. Patriotism. We'll maybe take that. Perhaps that could come in handy. And what else do we have? I think that's enough. Greatest of all time. We need 2 legends to do that storyline. We don't have 2 legends at the moment, so Cruiserweights Collide. We'll buy that one as well, just because we have Cruiserweights. So there you go. We've bought the storylines, we've drafted the rosters, and we're pretty much good to go here. I don't know what this is. It's basically, what is that anyway? Customize. Oh, you can customize the attributes, which we ain't really interested in doing just yet. But it's good to know that you can do that. We've got an email for Taz. If you're on SmackDown, I believe Taz helps you. If you're on Raw, then JR helps you with all your reports and duties and stuff like that. So here's the schedule. First show will be taking place in Washington DC, District of Columbia. Raw's first show will be taken in St. Louis, Missouri. So Randy Orton's hometown, but obviously he's not on Raw because we got him on SmackDown. First pay-per-view of the year is Backlash. and then it's our pay-per-view Judgment Day, then it's back to Raw for Vengeance, and then it's back to us for the Great American Bash, and then it's a joint pay-per-view SummerSlam in New York, and then it's back to Raw for Unforgiven. Then we get No Mercy. No Mercy's going to be in Italy. Strange place to have No Mercy. Do we have any Italians on the roster? I don't think so. I don't even think there's any Italians in the game, so we ain't going to get any cheap pops or anything like that. Raw have Taboo Tuesday. That's Survivor Series joint. Then we have Armageddon, I believe, or what? Hold on here. I think we have Armageddon. Raw has New Year's Revolution. Then Royal Rumble's joint. Then we have No Way Out, and then we finish it off, guys, at WrestleMania, which is going to be in Chicago, Illinois. I don't think CM Punk's in the game, or else it would have been great to tell him, do that, but he's not, so it is what it is. And that is going to do it then, guys, for episode 1 here of the GMO WWE SmackDown vs Raw 2007. Looking forward, guys, to putting on a really good show here on the first week. Hopefully we can get off to a good start and try and beat Raw. And it's going to be some interesting matches. I think basically it will be a lot of number one contender matches, because we need to decide who is going to be facing who as we try and book towards what pay-per-view first for us. Is it Judgment Day? Yeah, so I think we've got 8 or 9 weeks to Judgment Day, so there's no real rush to start the rivalries yet, but we need to figure out who's going to be in what rivalries. So first week or two will be basically deciding what's going to be happening with the matches and rivalries heading into Judgment Day. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and comment down below. If you've got anybody you want to see get pushed in this series, then comment, let me know, and we'll see if we can try and give them a push in the right direction. If there's anybody you want me to try and trade from Raw, or if there's someone you want me to try and get from the free agency, then let me know and we'll consider it. We'll try and get it done. We'll get down to business, we'll negotiate, and we'll see what we can make happen. But anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. This has been Fog Wrestling, and until episode 2, until next time, peace.